What's going on, guys? It's UrAvgConsumer, and the question everyone is asking right now is which is better? The AirPods that everyone knows and loves, or the new Samsung Galaxy Buds? So this video is gonna tell you everything you need to know about both. Now, the first thing you're gonna wanna know, of course, is the price. So with the AirPods, we're looking at 160 bucks, while the Galaxy Buds are $130. So if price is a big deal, you can save 30 bucks with the Galaxy Buds. But of course, there's more to the story than just the price. Now, earbuds are very personal items. People see them on you, so looks are very important. And with the AirPods, people used to laugh at these. People used to laugh at the AirPods, but now they are a status symbol. And you guys can see they have that classic look where like something is hanging out of the ear. So some people love it, some people hate it. I'm not crazy about them. I do think the Galaxy Buds look a bit better. And honestly, design-wise, you gotta have a specific ear to really comfortably fit the AirPods. I am not someone who can wear them comfortably. They fall out of my ear all the time because of my ear shape. You guys can see I don't really have a hook for the stem of the AirPods to kind of chill on. So if your ears don't happen to have that hook shape, this might not be a good option for you since you don't have anything for that stem to kind of hook onto. Now, when it comes to the Galaxy Buds, these are as much as you'll see. They are very, very tiny. So there's no stem, there's nothing like that. They just go right inside of your ear. Now, some people aren't crazy about in-ear buds because they have this little piece that goes inside of like the ear canal. Not everyone's crazy about that, but for someone like me, it's what helps keeps the earbuds inside of my ear. So obviously looks are subjective, but when it comes to the actual design of these two, I think that the Galaxy Buds will fit a lot more people than the AirPods will. Now, real quick, let's talk about the looks of the cases. The Galaxy Buds pretty much look like a giant pill, while the AirPods look like they're a box of dental floss. So you can kind of pick your poison here, but I honestly think that the AirPods have a nicer case, only because it is just so much easier to open. Just pop it open like that, while the Galaxy Buds, you kind of need two hands to easily do it. It's definitely not as easy as just popping open the AirPods. In terms of colors for both the earbuds and the case, Apple offers only white AirPods. That is all you can get, unless you hit up the folks over at Colorware. They're the ones who customized this, put my logo on it, made the AirPods themselves different colors. You can pretty much pick whatever color you want. If you guys are interested in getting custom AirPods, you really want to flex and show you're not a broke boy, I'll have the link down below in the description. But when it comes to the Galaxy Buds, you get a few options. You get the Prism White, I believe Prism Black is an option, and yellow. But without Colorware being involved, you get 3 color options from Samsung and just 1 from Apple. Now, when it comes to the setup process and pairing both of these earbuds, they're honestly both stupid simple. So for the AirPods, and I think they're the ones who introduced this, all you have to do is hit open the case, and then you'll see it pop right up on your iPhone. And the very first time you pair this, all you have to do is hit connect, and then boom, you're done. And when it comes to the Galaxy Buds, all you do is pop them open, and then you just wait for it to show up on this. You hit connect, and then it is gonna pair it up just like that. Now, these weren't actually paired to the phone when I started this, but otherwise, look, open them up, and then it'll just pop right up on the screen, just like that. So pretty much the exact same setup process, but I will say the very first time that you pair the Galaxy Buds, you will have to hit allow for a few of the settings because that's how Android is. But after that, it's a simple connect and you're good to go. Now, a question a lot of people are asking is, can you use Galaxy Buds with an iPhone, or can you use AirPods with like an Android device? And the answer is yes. You can use both of these earbuds with pretty much any device that has Bluetooth. Now, when it comes to that setup process for the Galaxy Buds, you just pop them open, and then you go into your Bluetooth settings, and then you should see them at the bottom of your list. I already have mine here, so I can just hit Galaxy Buds, and boom, it's connected. So setting this up is extremely simple for all devices. I really like that. Now, the AirPods, it does have a little button here in the back, so all you have to do is press this, and then you go into your Bluetooth settings, and then right there, you'll see it on your list of Bluetooth devices. You click it, and then it'll start pairing. So boom. Honestly, very simple process for both. They can work with either platform, so they're both solid in that regard. And for both earbuds, you can pair one device at a time, But something that the Galaxy Buds don't have that the Apple AirPods do is the W1 chip. Now with the W1 chip, it pretty much syncs to your iCloud account. So if you have an iPhone, an iPad, a MacBook Pro, you can actually use this on all of those devices just by going into your settings and selecting that as your music option or audio option. Now, when it comes to messing around with the settings for both of these devices, you don't really get many options for the AirPod. You can change the name. You can change what happens when you tap the left or right AirPod. So right here, you can see you can select Siri, play and pause your music, skip to the next track, go to the previous track, or have it do nothing at all. So that is all you get. This is pretty much all of your settings for the AirPods, while the Galaxy Buds has an entire app dedicated to it. And with this app, you can actually control a few things. You can change the equalizer to kind of change up the sound quality that you're getting out of them. Maybe you just want to hear vocals really well, you can jump into clear. Maybe you want that bass, you can jump into there. So you don't have to go and find equalizer settings within the phone itself. You can just do it right from the app. If you were trying to do that with the AirPods, you'd have to go into like the sound section of the iPhone and kind of mess around there. It'll also let you control what happens with the touchpad, just like what we saw with the AirPods. Now, another one of the features that you can access from the Galaxy Buds app is ambient sound, and that's something that we're seeing with a lot of Bluetooth headphones these days, where it allows you to hear what's going on around you. And that's kind of nice for a pair of earbuds because these really seal off the outside environment, so you can be able to hear what's going on around you. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's okay. I found that everything that I want to hear has to be really close. So if I want to hear someone, they've got to be like sitting right next to me. So, it's okay. You'd probably be able to hear like a car coming if you're a jogger or something. So there's that benefit. But I personally like to use it a bit more for voices, and I found that it was just all right in that regard. And I think the last feature, which is a very important feature that I want to mention here, is the Find My Buds feature. The AirPods actually have that feature built into the Find My iPhone feature. So you can go ahead, jump into that app, and then make the earbuds ring so that in case one of them has fallen out your ears, you can find them. And you also have that same feature on the Galaxy Buds, although I don't see myself using this unless I just misplace it. But if you happen to drop one or something, you can use the Find My Buds feature and it'll make it ring as well. Now, of course, we've got to talk about the sound quality, and you'd be surprised. You'd think that the AirPods are just a wireless version of the EarPods, but they actually sound pretty good. You get really clear vocals, not so crazy on the bass, so if you want that thumping, you're not gonna get it here, but the overall sounds great. I don't think anybody would really complain unless they're looking for a fuller, more rich sound. But for the average person, I think they'll be pretty fine with it. Now, when it comes to the Galaxy Buds, I personally like them a bit more. The vocals aren't as clear, or I should say as loud as with the AirPods, but they still sound very clear. You definitely get a lot more bass. And honestly, with the way that the Galaxy Buds are designed, because they're in earbuds, they'll be able to stay deep inside of the ear, and you have a complete seal, so you're pretty much hearing every piece of audio from the actual buds. While with the AirPods, they can't really be completely sealed inside of the ear. It allows for a lot more sound to escape your ear canal. So someone who's wearing a pair of AirPods, the person next to them will be able to hear their music a lot easier than someone who's listening to a pair of Galaxy Buds. But I will say, I think the AirPods are a bit louder. You hear those vocals more clearly, but with the Galaxy Buds, you hear some of that bass a bit more itself. Now, I know you guys want to know about the battery life and how long you're gonna actually be able to use these earbuds. And the Galaxy Buds have about 6 hours of battery life, and the AirPods 5. But what makes these things special is that they have these charging cases so that they charge them when you're not using them. And the Galaxy Buds have 7-hour charging case, while the AirPods have a 20-hour charging case. So you'll be able to get a lot more juice out of your AirPod case than you would with the Galaxy Bud. But the Galaxy Buds does have a special feature in that it can wirelessly charge. And check this out, guys. So I have a wireless charger right here. I can just kind of throw this guy on and have it charge wirelessly, which is just absolutely insane. And what's special about this is that the new Galaxy S10 and S10 Plus have wireless charging built into the phones themselves. So you don't even need to use a USB Type-C cable or anything like that. You just take the phone itself, throw it on top. If I got my setting on. All right, so I turn the setting on. So you can take your Galaxy S10, throw it on top, and boom, you are wirelessly charging. You see that little red light? That means we are good to go. So now you guys learned everything you need to about these two. Now it comes down to what I think of them, which one I like more. And honestly, I'm gonna have to go with the Galaxy Buds. Now, the AirPods, I love their convenience with the iPhone. I use iPhones primarily, so I've been trying to make these things work so badly. Like, you guys have no idea. I've tried. And now that this is so easy to pair with the iPhone, it's a cakewalk. I have no issues pairing. I can just use them whenever I want without having to jump into my setting. It's just a very nice experience, and these stay in my ears with no issues, y'all. And I'm not worried about losing one. I like the sound quality from these a bit more too because they have a lot more bass. Honestly, these are just the better option for me. Now the question is, are you still a broke boy if you don't have AirPods and you have Galaxy Buds? I don't know, you take the chance, buy them and find out if you get called broke. But that about wraps it up for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, be the cool guy or girl that gives this video a thumbs up. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Till then, it's your average consumer. Peace.